Alright, so we're doing this again. I'm going to rank... Sorry, I lost my voice there. I could do that intro again, but I'm not going to. I'm going to rank the AFL Finals teams in terms of who I want to win the flag. So 8th place will be the team I least want to win the flag. And 1st place will be the team I most want to win the flag. This is not necessarily based on favourites, although it's partly based on favourites. But I'm just going to say number 1 is not my favourite team on the list. But I put them there for a specific reason. And obviously there are teams I don't like at the bottom. Well, one specific team anyway. And it's not based on who I think will win either, even though there are similarities between this and my prediction video. But honestly, this is in terms of who I want and who I don't want to see win the flag. In 8th place, the team who I least want to see win the flag are Geelong. For context, I'm a Hawthorn fan. So, personally, I don't want to see Geelong win the flag. It's just that simple. it's literally that simple. All I have to do is say, I support Hawthorn. And you know the rest, alright? We do not need to see Geelong win the flag. Just saying, alright? There's 2 teams, well, mainly two, although it would be annoying if North won it. But if it's Geelong or Collingwood, I don't want to see it, mate. I don't want to see it. I want to see them lose. Luckily this year, Collingwood are not there. So that's one less team to worry about. In 7th place, the team I least want to win, aside from Geelong, are Essendon. Now, in fairness, I don't really hate Essendon, but there is a bit of rivalry there anyway. It's just that I want to see the other teams succeed a bit more than them, if that makes sense. At least in terms of the teams in the 8. They do play some good football. They've got some players that I like. Even Geelong have players that I really like. Like, for example, Dangerfield. Love Dangerfield, but that's Geelong. Essendon have players that I really enjoy watching. Stringer, Tipping Willie, 2 big name examples there, but there's plenty of others. They play a good style of football. My favourite types of games are fast-paced, with a lot of attacking. And Essendon do provide a lot of that, and they are entertaining to watch. Even when they lose, they're very entertaining. Whether they win or lose, their games are fun. Not every game, but a lot of their games are fun. So part of me thinks it wouldn't be too bad. But also, I don't really want to see them win the flag. I feel like I've complimented them more than said something negative. It's like I'm trying to nitpick and find reasons, but I don't want to see them win the flag. I wouldn't mind seeing them win a final or 2, get to the prelim maybe, but winning the flag, I just don't think that'd be very aesthetic. I don't know if that's the right word. Essendon flag winners? This ain't 2000, mate. This ain't 2000. In 6th place, Sydney Swans. Now, they are lower than they would be for a reason, which you'll see in number 5. But they're 6th place. I don't particularly hate the Swans either. To be fair, even with Sydney, we have a rivalry, but that's not anywhere near why. I do want to see Buddy hit 1,000 goals. So for me, the further Sydney go, the closer he gets. But I don't feel that I need to see Sydney win the flag, all right? I feel like for the last 2 teams, I've not really given good reasons here, but this is my list, all right? I just want to see the other 5 teams win it more than Sydney and Essendon, all right? That's the main thing, and I dislike Geelong for sure. In 5th place are the GWS Giants. Now, I'm not particularly like a big fan of the Giants, but I don't dislike them either. For me, the reason they're 5th is because I would like to see them win. I like to see teams win for the first time. Seeing a team win the flag for the first time is awesome. Like, I love that sort of thing. Whether it's AFL or any other sports, a team, or even if it's like a single sport, if it's like a guy winning a tennis tournament or whatever, you get the point, right? The first time, winning something for the first time in sport is always a special moment, regardless of the sport. Whether it's in the Olympics or, you know, I could think of any sport, rugby, cricket, you know, Formula 1, a racer wins his first race. I love moments like that. And in team sports, it's very special, you know, seeing a team win something big for the first time ever. That's just, you know, words can't describe something like that, you know. It's like in the Premier League, Leicester City won the Premier League in 2016. They'd never won anything before, and they won the Premier League. And it's like the sport's mainly about money nowadays. You spend more money, you tend to win. Leicester didn't spend that much. They won the damn Premier League. So like, it's awesome to see teams, especially underdogs, win for the first time. I don't really see the Giants as an underdog, to be honest. Compared to the top four, they are weaker than that, but they're not really an underdog to me. Having said that, seeing them win for the first time, I think would be quite cool. Even though I'm not a big fan of them, it would be quite cool. Just saying. In fourth place, Port Adelaide. I quite like Port Adelaide. I do prefer the Crows, but I like Port Adelaide. I like the club. They got a lot of good things about them. And yeah, it kind of in some ways feels like a community club as well, from like videos I've seen. They're not the early club that's like that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, there's a lot of togetherness with that club, and they've certainly become more consistent now. There were previous seasons, like 2-3 years ago, where they were in Premiership contention for a while and then slipped down out of the 8th, or just slipped down to like 7th or 8th place. But now they've improved, they've been more consistent, and they've just gotten better. And 2 years in a row now, they've secured a home final and a qualifying final as well, a double chance. So they've done really well, you know. Prelim last year, they wanted to do better this year, and I like them as a team. So I would like to see them do something special. They're not the team I want most to win the flag, of course. They're fourth, but you know, if they won it, I wouldn't mind. I feel like that would be refreshing. It would be something fresh. They won it in 2004 last. More recent than some teams, but still, it would feel quite fresh to me at least. In third place, the Western Bulldogs. Just like Essendon, they play some great football. Entertaining. Very entertaining. Many games they play are fun to watch, and they're just likeable. I like watching them play. I like a lot of their players. A bit like Leicester, them winning the flag in 2016 was pretty special as well. And obviously, I mean, they broke a big drought, which I'll get to droughts very soon. I think you know which team I'm on about when I mention drought. But they broke the drought in 2016. It was amazing, and ever since, like, I got into AFL when the Dogs were champions. Like that year, I didn't watch that season. My first season was 2017, but from 2017 onwards, watching the games, the Dogs were one of my favourite teams to watch, one of the most entertaining teams. So I would like to see them win the flag again. I think that would be quite cool. But it wouldn't be as refreshing as Port Adelaide, so maybe I could have put Port in third, come to think of it. But I like the Dogs a bit more, and I feel like it would be a better feeling if they won it than Port. But it's about perspective, I guess. Brisbane Lions in second place. They are actually my favourite team on the 8th. I love the Lions. I enjoy watching them. One of my favourite teams, aside from, obviously I support Hawthorn, but then it's like Freo, Brisbane, and then probably like Melbourne and Dogs. Brisbane I really love watching, and out of the 8, they are the team who I like the most. So I would very much like to see them win the flag. It'd be great to see. They finished second the last 2 years. Prelim last year, they keep going one better. Maybe this year is their grand final year. I don't know, but they have gained some finals experience now, so that will help. And they're on good form going into the final. So we'll see how they do, but I would love to see them win the flag. That'd be great, for sure. First time since that three-peat, which was almost a four-peat. But yeah, 4 grand finals in a row. That was pretty crazy. That's when you think about it. Even before that, Essendon won the flag without, like, they lost one game as well. There were some insane teams in the early 2000s. And finally, in first place, the team I most want to win the flag are the Melbourne Demons. And the reason, I mentioned earlier, droughts. Just like watching teams win things for the first time, I also love watching teams break droughts. Unless it's a team I dislike, but I don't dislike the D's. I like the D's. Richmond broke their drought. The Bulldogs broke their drought very recently as well. Melbourne's drought is one of the biggest of them all. To see them end that drought this year, That would be incredible. I want to see that. I want to see that. This might be the best chance to do it as well. They've been incredible this year. They've beaten a lot of high-placed teams as well. Like, most of their losses are against lower teams, and those lower teams are not in the finals. So that's good news for them. There's a lot of teams that do well in the regular season, don't do well in the finals, but, you know, Melbourne so far have proven themselves, and let's see how they do in the finals. Let's see if they can handle it. And I think they can. I hope they can. And I would very much like to see them win the flag, even over Brisbane, who I like more. But I would love it. I would absolutely love it if the Demons won the flag. That would be absolutely insane. Let me remind you, all right, 1964. The Olympics were in Japan. Melbourne won the minor premiership, and they won the flag. This year, Olympics in Japan. Melbourne won the minor premiership. I'm just saying. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. And then we got an identical year. Someone's got to look into these. There's a conspiracy going on there, but yeah, that's a pretty crazy statistic when you think about it. All right, so let me know what your list is down below. Your favorite teams in the 8. I'm intrigued to see. Like, let me know who you support as well, because I'm intrigued to see the lists of people that don't support these 8 teams. So I want to see the opinions of, like, West Coast fans, St Kilda fans, Freo fans. You know, anyone who didn't finish in the 8. I want to hear your ones the most, because I want to know what you think. Who do you want to win the flag the most? I'm intrigued. Obviously, if your team is in it, you're going to say your team. But then again, it would be interesting to see your 2nd place and your 3rd place. Anyway, yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.